Hey guys, welcome to my channel Divine Truth Tarot, where we discuss all things twin flame connection, twin flame relationship, twin flame journey. You'll have to excuse me, I am still highly congested. I have lots of sinus congestion, headache, and ear pain. It's really uncomfortable. Welcome ascension symptoms, as well as some nausea and some bloating. So it's been super fun after feeling great for 5 days. Welcome Charlie, he'd like to be a part of this reading. So I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope I'm the only one with these nasty ascension symptoms, although I'm kind of certain that I'm not. For those of you who have asked for private readings, I'm working on those diligently and will have those to you by no later than Sunday, midnight Eastern time. And I will be sending out a few today. And if you're wanting a reading, I'm now booking out for the week of August 31st, and I'm about halfway full. And I'll probably take a break after that. So if you're wanting a reading, please let me know. My cat is officially licking the keys of my keyboard, so I don't know why. I'm offering my North Node readings. It was written in the stars reading. That's the same reading. It looks into your karmic past, the South and North nodes of your moon. It looks into the gifts that you incarnated with, as well as your soul's destined purpose in this lifetime. I use the cards. I use intuition. I also use my guides and your guides, and we use a little bit of astrology. So it's a little bit of everything all rolled into one. It's a very comprehensive reading. I'm also offering twin flame readings, as well as Lionsgate new moon readings, and lastly, a channeled letter from your divine masculine or divine feminine. Charlie, you're gonna have to come over here, honey. So those are my offerings at this time. We're gonna do a little bit of a different reading today. Today, we're gonna be looking at the energies of the helpers that you have on your journey. So I've got several decks. I've got Spirit of the Animals deck, Keepers of the Light, Divine Feminine deck, and lastly, the Angels and Ancestors deck. I may not use all of them, but they're all here. Come here, Charlie. But they're all here in case we do want to use them. So we're going to start with the Spirit of the Animals deck and move the others out of the way. And let's see who's helping you out on your journey at this time. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Charlie, could you have a seat? That would be cool. Be a lot cooler if you did. Hey, bonus points if you guys know what that phrase is from. Which movie is that phrase from? It'd be a lot cooler if you did. For those of you that don't know, I have a pretty wicked sense of humor, and I do some pretty rad imitations. Those of you in my inner circle, there's a few of you watching, I do imitations, and I'm quite funny when I'm not going through ascension. And oh gosh, okay. You have to kind of, to know the quote that I'm speaking of, and also who said it, which actor, which character, you have to sort of have been born around the same time I was. So it's really not fair to any of my viewers who were born after, let's say, like 1990. But okay, so let's tune into these energies, guys. We have Dragon Supernatural that's with you on your journey. This is awesome. So it's funny because I was going to title this video, which supernatural powers or which supernatural entities or something. I was going to use the word supernatural and it came up. So that's how intuitive these cards are. The more that I really get comfortable reading, the more the cards speak to me, especially certain decks. And this deck was speaking to me quite highly this morning, quite intensely. And I haven't used this deck in a while, so it was really wanting to be seen and shown. So what do we say about supernatural? You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So twin flames, mastery is your destiny. You are meant to be with your twin flame. You are meant to rise in mastery of whatever it is that you wish to accomplish. Remember your gifts and remember where you came from. When I do your South Node reading, we talk about past lifetimes, where you've been, what you've done. Not necessarily, I'm not going to go through each lifetime. That would be an Akashic Records reading, which I'm not skilled in. I have somebody that I can refer to you if you want that. but what we're talking about in broader terms, in terms of the gifts that you're carrying into this lifetime. So I may list certain things you may have done or you may have been a part of, or what kind of a person you may have been in a past lifetime. So it's a little bit more broader. If you want something really specific, then you would get an Akashic Records reading from my friend Tammy Taylor, who's in Ojai, California. But this is the energy very much of somebody who's lived many lifetimes. So I'm feeling like this is in particular for the first waivers. So this is not to rule out the second and third waivers. This is just to say that this energy feels very intensely like it's connected to those who are currently in full separation, not in communication, have maybe been, you've been on this journey for quite some time. This does not mean that you met your twin years and years ago, although you may have. You can be a first waiver and have just met your twin, last year or a few years ago. Even 6 months ago. You can still be a first waiver if you were on the ascension journey for quite some time. For instance, I'm 40. I'm just going to tell the whole world my age. I don't care. It's just a number. I turned 40 last year, and I've been on this journey since I was 21. Okay, so 19 years on this journey. Didn't meet my divine masculine until last year. So it's been about a year and a half since I met him. So I'm saying that because oftentimes people think, well, I can't be a first waiver. If you're an original 144,000. You will feel it in your bones, you will feel it in your soul, and you will know it. Okay, you will be shown. I'm shown 144 almost every single day, in addition to 717. I want to talk for a minute about some of the numbers that are coming up, and I'll go back to this card. Some of the number signs that are coming up to assist you guys in your journey, the signs and synchronicities, are 717, physical union, physical reunion. Okay, things are happening in the physical world, even if you can't see them. So that will come to you to remind you, to assist you on your journey to keep going, regardless of what you're seeing in the 3D world. Okay, to sweep away the illusions and get to the truth and the heart of the matter of what's really going on in your connection and just in your life and on your personal journey. So 717. Of course, 1111. I saw 1111 multiple times every single day for about 5 years before I met my twin in the physical. It was so insane that it became a running joke in my circle of friends. Here's Sarah the witch, seeing 1111 again. And now I don't see 1111 as much, although I still do see it. But other numbers have come in to sort of take its place, including 144. And there's also 222, 333, 555, and I see 808, 818, 707, 717, 616, 606, those kind of numbers. So those are just some of the numbers that I see on my journey. This does not mean these are the numbers you see, okay? There's no right or wrong in this. There's no comparison. I'm just sharing with you guys what I've seen and what I continue to see on my journey as it evolves. And then if you want certain signs, you can ask your guides, your higher self, your twin's higher self. Talk to them in the 5D. Ask for specific signs. Don't just say, give me a sign. The universe is like, okay, I'm going to bombard you with a million signs and you're not going to know what's what. Ask for a specific sign. For instance, I wanted to hear from my divine masculine a little while ago, and I said, please show me butterflies in the number 7. I was shown 7 immediately that night. And I keep on seeing, yesterday I saw 77 degrees on my odometer in my car. It was something like 0771, and then there was another 7, and then it was 717 on the clock, and then there was 77 and an address that I saw driving. And one of my friends mentioned 7 and 7, and my mom mentioned something about butterflies, and then I was seeing butterflies. And so you will get the answers, that you will get the clarity. Okay, if you have a specific question, is this my twin flame? That's one way in which you can confirm it, but you have to trust the signs that you're receiving. Egos are flaring right now because we are in this war of dark versus light. I talked about it in one of my previous videos. I'm going to start talking about it a little more because I do have this incredible platform on which to share information, and I am an original, and I am here to talk about what's really going on. There are forces that are trying to not only separate twin flames, but are trying to separate races and religions and cultures. And many of us are in connections with our twin flames, and we are different races, different religions, different cultures, including myself. And we need to ensure that we are rising up and we are showing others the way through unconditional love and through light, but also setting up those healthy boundaries and also using your voice and speaking up in whichever way you can do that, whatever is comfortable for your soul and your journey. And it's important that we understand that there is no distinction at a soul level, that we are all the same. I don't care what religion you ascribe to, what color your skin is, what your hair color is, how tall you are, what you weigh, what you did in the past. I don't care about any of those things. I care about who you are as a person and what you're showing me about yourself. Who are you and what are you and why are you here? And that's what I see. So when I'm doing readings, I'm tuning into you at a soul level. I'm not tuning into you at a physical level. And the only reason I may ask for photos sometimes of your twin is so I can, or yourself, is so I can tune into your energy that much deeper through the eyes and through the face. And we are here, twin flames and light workers who may be watching as well. We are here to transform the way in which society sees itself and society behaves. We are here to heal codependency. We are here to heal any sort of we are here to cleanse karma from the planet. You know, there's such a bigger mission at stake here. If you see what's going on in the news, guys, please understand that there are frequencies that they are placing in the media, in the news, TV shows, movies, all these video games that the kids watch. There are frequencies, okay, that are being emitted that are trying to steer us away from our mission and that are trying to really dull us and dumb us down. So please understand that what you take in is so much more than just the food that you eat or the bed that you sleep in, okay? It has to do with the information that you're taking in as well. So that's all I'm going to say about that in this I was going to say in this movie, in this video. Maybe that's a glimpse of my future. Maybe there's a movie, or I've always wanted to do a documentary, so maybe there's a documentary to be made. Okay, Charlie, you're going to have to move. I love you, but they can't see the cards. He just shows you his rump. Get your little bum out of the way. Oh, you're going to sit on my laptop. Fantastic. I'm sure that's healthy for it. Okay. So back to Dragon Supernatural. You can shapeshift at will. Okay, so divine feminine, divine masculine watching, you can create your own destiny. Okay, you can transform whenever you wish. This reminds me of the Phoenix Rising energy, which I've just been feeling a lot and seeing a lot for twin flames. And, you know, that scorpionic energy of living 1,000 lives in one lifetime and always rising up from the ashes of the past and the ashes of anything that's hurt you, okay? Anything that has threatened to take you down. So you are a supernatural being. You've lived several lifetimes on this planet and other planets, and you're here to change the course of history. So now I'm doing union energies right now, guys, just if you're watching, if you just tuned in. We have Fox Clever. I knew this was going to come up. I was watching a BBC. It was some sort of a commercial on YouTube for BBC. They're doing this incredible special with animals, which is what prompted me to bring out this deck. And Charlie, don't tear that, please. And he's just so playful. Thank you for bringing that playful energy. What did you just press? Oh my goodness. So what they're doing is they're bringing together Dave the rapper, he's a UK rapper, as well as Dave Attenborough to host, and there's somebody else involved. And they're doing this special to help basically just raise the vibration and bring happiness to people. So it's airing on BBC One, August 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm sure you can catch it on YouTube or maybe Hulu or something like that, but it looks to be really amazing. So you guys want to check it out, and I'll try to remember to remind you. But one of the animals that they showed was a fox, and I thought, I have to get my animal cards out, and I bet you fox is going to show up. And it was a fox diving into the snow, right, to catch a rabbit or whatever it is that they catch. I'm not sure. I think they catch rabbits. And so the energy coming up here of fox is they're very clever, they're very sneaky, they're swift and smart, and solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you, be open to romance. I love it. So not only are we tuning into the supernatural energies, okay, of really the soul that we are, the unique and incredible old souls that we are, and the powers that we behold. But this is also the energy of playfulness. It's like, don't forget to play. Don't forget to play. And excuse me, guys. And don't forget to listen to your intuition. Okay? Be discerning right now. Be discerning in regards to your connection, guys. If your twin has said something and it's totally out of line or it's rude, please, guys, just take a step back. Okay? Don't continue that conversation. I have a friend who just continued that conversation, and I said, you need to that's a time where you might need to block them temporarily or remove yourself from that situation so that he can get out of that energy that's causing you to feel that way. Okay, do not have those boundaries. Do not engage if your twin is behaving in that way. Okay, it's not going to assist the connection at all. And it's not going to allow your vibration to stay where it needs to stay in order to be the leader in the energetic realm of this connection. Okay, and also for the world, the work that we're doing here as twin flames and light workers for the entire world. So look at this. We have 2 cards talking about intuition. Okay, always listen to your instincts. Loon, intuitive, comes up. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. This is about realizing that you're different from others, from people in your social circle, from your family of origin, and really allowing yourself to blossom in that knowing that you are meant to be different, that you are obviously meant to stand out. I mean, look at the colors, look at the beauty. You're meant to stand out and be different. You're meant to have those piercing eyes. You're meant to have something about you that makes people take a second look. And this could be your energy. It might have nothing to do with your physical characteristics, but your energy. People take that second look and go, wow, what is it about her or him? They feel it. And that's why it's so important to protect your energy, okay? Because there are people who may tug at your energy who are not going to be necessarily of the light, especially right now. So when you go out in public, protect your energy at all costs. We have White Stag, protector. And this, according to our soul sister Liz from Guided by Angels, this indicates union. Okay, so we have union. I've been feeling this coming up. And this is not reunion. There's a difference between reunion and union. This is union energies. Okay, those first wavers who, the way that I'm seeing it is those who have not been in communication are going to start coming into union. The 3D is deceiving. So just because you are in communication with your twin in the 3D, thank you, Charlie. You're in communication with your twin in the 3D does not necessarily mean that you are going to automatically come into union, okay? You have to understand that the 3D is deceiving on purpose, and sometimes it's designed to throw you off course and as a test of your faith, as a testament to your faith in this journey, in yourself and in your soul and in your connection with your twin flame. So you are an old soul, okay? We already knew that. You're an ancient wise sage. You're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you. So we have 3 cards right now talking about your intuition, okay? Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Charlie's so distracting me right now. Awaken to the powerful force within you. He's pawing my laptop screen. The answer, awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Okay, so twin flames understand that you are not here to play small, that you are here to play big. And you are here to change the course of history. You are here to express your magic. You are here to, I see this as the twin flames looking on all of humanity and protecting. You know, for me, white is a symbol of purity. It's a symbol of protection. It's a symbol of grace. And along with your magical powers that you will be bringing into play here with the dragon energies. Now, dragon energies can also indicate that there are things that are being swept away, okay? The dragon energies, fire dragon, earth dragon, water dragon, air dragon. So the energies that I'm feeling right now, because we are in hurricane season here in the northern hemisphere at least, is water dragons, and there's going to be a cleansing, okay? So any cleansing rituals involving water right now are going to be ultra powerful. And I'm also seeing fire dragons in particular, and air dragons coming to mind. So they're coming to clear the way, okay? And the fire dragons come to clear out everything that doesn't serve and clear the space through the smoke and through the debris that settles, okay? Releasing things from the past, letting things go, clearing out karmic cycles. And then the air dragons come to purify. So we have several dragons that are coming here on Earth that are present that we can call on as our guardians to assist us. Okay, these are all our spirit animals that are coming right now to assist unions and to assist the twins. So understand that your divine masculine, if you're a divine feminine watching or vice versa, is an old soul just like you. You see it in their eyes, you know it in their face. And your intuition is being called upon right now, twin flames, in a very significant way. Understand that there is a power within you that's trembling. I mean, I see it as this trembling sort of, it's like an underground volcano that wants to erupt at any moment. And some of you are pushing it down and pretending that you're not that powerful, and pretending that you don't have the ability to change the course of history and to change your reality, but you do. You have the ability to change your thoughts, to change your vibration, to change your energetic field, to change your physical health, and to change your connection. So remember the power of your thoughts. And these are subconscious thoughts that we don't even realize we're having. This is about really transforming who you are from the inside out. And you're meant to bring blessings onto this earth with the magic that exists and resides within you. So call on white stag and dragon in specifically at this time, and then also call on fox for a little bit of playfulness, and also just for cleverness, okay, and for swiftness and removing things that need to be removed, and taking control of situations. And then call on Loon to assist you in really appreciating the beauty of your own soul. So we're going to get one card here for divine masculine. Charlie, are you good? You're so silly. You're such a silly boy. He's legit laying on my laptop and it stopped playing, so I'm not sure what happened. Hope it still works. Does it still work, Charlie? Dear love. So yes, divine masculines, as I've been saying for the past several days in my collective readings, are feeling the love. They're feeling the return to the love with their divine feminine. They're feeling the gentleness. They're going out in nature. Many of them are, yes, meditating or pulling cards or having readings done, potentially by the same reader that you've had readings done by divine feminine. Just I've heard stories. And they're learning to be gentle with themselves, and they're learning about the power of unconditional love, and that they're always feeling this unconditional love from their counterpart, no matter what they've done or what they've presumed that they've done, to hurt their counterpart, that she or he is always there to comfort them. And they're starting to realize the power in that love. They're starting to see the light. They've been in the dark for most of 2020. They've been in their own personal hell. They've been in their dark night of the soul. They're starting to come out of that, and they're starting to acknowledge their self-worth. They're starting to acknowledge who they truly are. This is really a powerful card for the divine masculines that I'm really loving seeing at this time, because the divine masculines have really been tough on themselves. I mean, sincerely tough on themselves, to the point where, they've caused themselves to go into depressions and anxiety for most of 2020. The last thing I really heard from my divine masculine was things aren't good for him. And he wouldn't go into detail. I didn't ask. And so I don't know what that means exactly, but I have an inkling. When you're not living your authentic self, when you're trying to be something you're not, the universe will show you things that are not pretty. The universe will show you the truth. The universe will show you the shortcuts that you've tried to make to happiness, into fulfillment, into abundance. And the universe will start stripping away all of those things, because the universe is going to show you this is not the way. And I think that's what's been happening with my divine masculine. This is not the way. You can't fake it. You can't force something that's not supposed to continue to happen. Once you've served those karmic contracts, the time is up and it's time to move on. So it's interesting that we got Deer for divine masculines and Swan, Grace for the feminines. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And then here we have divine feminine's grace. So there's some mirroring going on here as both twins, both counterparts, remember the love. And as the divine masculines embrace the love, the divine feminines are showing grace. So the way that I see this is they're showing grace to their counterpart. They're showing forgiveness. And as you show forgiveness, your divine masculine moves into a state of unconditional love for themselves and for you and for this connection and for everyone, including, any partners that they may be leaving at this time, relationships that may be ending. They're bringing love into those situations as well. And that's what you want, divine feminine or divine masculine. If your counterpart is in a relationship, you don't want them to leave hastily. You don't want them to leave sort of still undecided. You don't want them to leave angry. You want them to leave on terms which is going to benefit the children, which is going to benefit everyone involved. Keep in mind, whether your ego self wants to believe this or not, that many of those children are, and those karmic partners are also soulmates of yours. So you want things to be left on good terms so that everyone can be happy and that everyone can feel, you want the karmic partner. One of the things you can do is wish that karmic partner to find the love of their life. Wish that they find their twin flame if they're a twin. Wish that they find their soulmate. Wish that they're able to feel that love too. And so not just you and your divine masculine or divine feminine, but that person as well deserves to find love. And the children deserve to feel loved. And everyone deserves to be happy. And so rather than looking at it, I see these readers doing these readings, the karmic this, the karmic that. All you're doing is bringing on some really shitty energy in your own connections and your own life. I don't believe in that. I don't ascribe to that. I'm not going to buy into that drama. We create our own realities. There's a reason why there's a karmic partner. If you met your twin and they had a karmic partner, there's a reason why that person was in their reality. There's a reason why that person is in your reality, okay? There are things to be learned. I have had my divine masculine's partner come to me 3 times in dreams, and they were significant dreams. And there was a conversation. There wasn't fighting. There wasn't yelling. There was respect on both sides. So at a soul level, I know what's going on. Absolutely know what's going on. And I know some of you have had those dreams as well. So be kind whenever possible, and it's always possible. Show grace, divine feminine or divine masculine watching. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Okay, so divine feminine really showing her internal beauty here. This is more about internal beauty than external beauty. That's the energies that I'm picking up on. Okay, and she's just gliding and very gracefully moving through life, and people are noticing. People are noticing, including your divine masculine. There's respect for you for respecting their situation and respecting that partner and respecting any children involved, respecting their decisions. It may not feel good on the 3D level. It may hurt and be extremely painful, but trust in the lessons, trust in the magic unfolding, okay? You have magic inside of you, and so does your counterpart. Trust that they want to be with you as much as you want to be with them, and trust that by you showing grace, you get more bees with honey. Okay. So let's pull some cards here from the Keepers of the Light deck, guys. And sorry, I realize I'm a little bit all over the place today. That's kind of where my energy is. I probably need to ground, but Spirit is really pushing me to do videos, so I'm producing these videos for you guys. So look at this. The energy of union, the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. I've never pulled this card. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. What did I just say? If you trust, if you keep the faith, remember that only love is real. Remember the faith, divine feminine. Show that grace, okay, to the situation. It doesn't mean you have to love what's happening. It doesn't mean you can't feel upset or pain or even heartbreak about what's happening. It just means that on a soul level, you go back to unconditional love for your counterpart so that they can mirror that and feel that for you as well. That everyone deserves love in this situation. Okay, and if you're dealing with a real, karmic partner, maybe that's not your divine counterpart. Maybe that's a karmic situation for you. Maybe that's a lesson for you to learn. So really be discerning, divine feminine. And the the people that I attract on this channel, my clients that I read for, as well as my viewers, I specifically have asked for soulmate clients and people who are not, people who I can assist, people who are ready to listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean you everything is going to align for you. It doesn't mean everything I say is going to make sense or is going to resonate. It doesn't mean you can't be discerning. It just means that I want to speak to the people who are ready and willing to listen, who are going to be affected by my words in a positive way, who are going to be able to see a different angle from something that I've said, who are going to take what I've said and instead of judging like I see on other channels, being open-minded and open-hearted. So trust in miracles, guys, and trust that this shift is occurring. Guys, if this shift can occur on the planet, this shift can occur for your connection. This shift is occurring, and it's a significant shift. And look, on the bottom of the deck, to accompany the Holy Spirit, we have Master Jesus. Now, I don't consider myself a religious person. I'm a spiritual being. But I've been feeling more and more guided to God and to speak of God. And my counterpart is religious. My counterpart attends church. My counterpart is religious. So this could be some of his energies I'm picking up on as well. But I feel like it's fascinating that both of these cards wanted to show up in this reading. Expect miracles, but forgiveness needs to happen. And that's where you're showing the grace, Divine Feminine. That's where you're coming in showing the grace for your counterpart, okay? You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So there's a lot of father healing or healing around men in your life for Divine Feminines, okay? And of course, any Divine Masculines watching. I don't want to be discriminating. I know I do have at least one Divine Masculine. I have a few that actually that are watching. So I want to include you in this as well, especially if you're watching, you're likely a very awakened Divine Masculine, and your situation could be reversed. Very easily could be reversed. So practice forgiveness, practice grace, okay? Practice softness, Divine Feminine. Energies for the Divine Masculine. Energies for Divine Masculine. Ooh. Kuthimi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. I love this. Divine Masculine's really starting to come into his or her own, really starting to own who they are. So remember my masculine telling me he needed to learn self-love. He was amazed at the self-love that I was exhibiting. And he also said, I need to figure out who I am and what I really want to do with my life. So they're going through these spirals of these levels of manifesting what it is that they want. And part of that is the Divine Feminine. So I feel like they're playing around with manifestation right now in terms of meditation, in terms of guided visualizations, working with shamans, working with tarot card readers, working with their higher self. I really feel this, guys. And this may sound like a joke to you. Some of you say, there's no way my Divine Masculine would do that. They are. And I would not be surprised when you do get communication that your divine counterpart admits that they've been doing some of these things, if not all of them. They're going to sound healing classes. They've gone to a yoga class. They're really wanting to change their lives, and they're tapping into this higher knowledge of why they're here. It's way beyond the 3D physical world now. It's way beyond that job or that money or that house or all these things, okay? The toys that they may have collected as an adult, cars and boats, etc. It's way beyond all of that now. So you already know the answer you seek. The Divine Masculine is realizing the answers lie within. They don't need to rely on anybody else. There's a lot of yellow here signifying self-worth. Okay, we saw self-worth in another one of these cards. So Divine Masculine's realizing that they can trust what they already know to be true. And this pertains to your connection as well. This pertains to the way they feel about you. Divine Feminine card, please. They're no longer worried about what other people think, nor are they turning to others for answers or solutions. They're learning to go within for all of that. What do I feel? And why do I feel this? And they're asking themselves those tough questions. Why do I still have this person on my mind? They're researching twin flames. They're researching soul connections. What does this mean? They're watching videos. I still feel like my Divine Masculine watches my videos secretly. Maybe not, but I just feel like he does. He's smart. He works. Yeah, he's smart. That's all I'm going to say. Sneaky. And if so, it probably scares him even more, but that's fine. This is my mission. This is my job. This is my work to awaken others. So, and because he's my counterpart, he's just as strong, just as powerful. So, you know, I'm here to trigger him and awaken him also. Okay, card doesn't really necessarily want to come out for Divine Feminines. Give it a couple more shuffles. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. So the teacher, the spiritual teacher that you are, Divine Feminine, that I was just talking about, right? I have to trigger and awaken my masculine, and that's what I'm here to do. These cards are incredible today. The validation, the alignment, right? The mirroring of the cards. Yeah, the inner teacher awakens. So Divine Feminine, you are here to awaken others as a spiritual teacher. You are here to share something significant, something monumental with the world. Don't dim your light. Don't play small so that other people are more comfortable. Allow that light to shine, shine, shine. We are going to end on that note, I think. Yeah, they want me to pull one more card. Okay. This is turning into a longer reading. They want me to pull one more card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. So that I will. I will do as they say, humble servant. Okay, so one card please for union energies. Union protective energies.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, baby. Just your little feetsies. You stinker.
Oh, you're getting all kinds of hair in my laptop. Charlie. Union energies, please. Union energies. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. This is about rewilding yourself, going back to nature, going back to your roots, going back to working with the ancestors, working with the four directions, working with any Native American medicine or spirit. For some of you, ayahuasca ceremonies are coming up. If you don't know what that is, you can research it and see if that's something that is right for you. But this is about following the cycles of the moon, following your intuition, rising above illusions, realizing who you truly are. So this is union energy. So both counterparts are starting to really rise up. They're unapologetically being themselves. They're unapologetically rising up to meet their true self and their true identity. And as they do, the world will welcome you, okay? The world will welcome you as you truly are. The world's been waiting for this version of you. So if you know that you're extra supernatural, okay, if you know that, then show that side of you, okay? Let the magic be released. Let the magic be unleashed onto the earth at this time. We're in a very transformative period in Earth's humanity and Earth's history, and we need your magic, we need your power more than ever. Rise above that which you see as an illusion, okay? The ego mind, okay? The ego going around in circles, Groundhog Day, cycles that are playing out in your life, karmic cycles. Let those go, release them. Go back to the wild, maybe go on a vision quest if that's something that's calling you. This can be an internal vision quest or an external vision quest. You know, chant, dance, do things, you know, sound healing ceremonies, things that are going to unleash that person, that soul that exists within, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this different style reading. Let me know if you did. Give the video a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take great care.